let me clutch my pearls. Am I a weirdo? Do you guys just like go to your fragrances and just pull the cap off and just be like, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel, and today we're gonna talk about fragrances that YouTube made me buy. That's right, y'all's fave made me buy these perfumes. So if you guys are interested in hearing the perfumes that I bought because of YouTube, then just keep on watching. Okay, so if you don't know, I haven't really been watching fragrance videos for a super long time. I would say about a year I've been watching fragrance videos, and that's kind of when my fragrance journey actually started, was about a year ago. I really consumed quite a bit of fragrance videos. I mean, I watch them all the time. I still watch them all the time, but in the very beginning, oh man, that's like literally my whole feed was just perfume. So with consuming so many fragrance videos, I did discover a lot of beautiful, wonderful, eloquent, just chef's kiss YouTubers. I just absolutely love them. I just started listening to all of their recommendations and started buying a lot of perfumes based off of their recommendations. I will say the very first perfume that I actually purchased because of YouTube was the absolute most infamous perfume of all. If you've been in the fragrance community for more than 3 days, then you already know which one I'm talking about. And that is the Baccarat Rouge 540. Everyone, and I mean everyone, was talking about Baccarat Rouge 540 in 2021. I mean, it was just, everybody was talking about it. Everyone was talking about dupes for it, how much they loved it, how much they didn't like it, how much it was overhyped. I was like, okay, I need to smell this, okay? I need to smell this. One of my coworkers is actually a huge fragrance snob, and I don't want to say snob. He's a huge fragrance connoisseur. And so he actually had the Baccarat Rouge 540, and I said, hey man, can you bring it in? Because I really want to smell it. Everyone's talking about it. I need to smell it. It is ridiculously potent. It is so powerful. It's a beautiful scent. It's beautiful. When I saw the price for it, I was like, baby, no, we're not. Nope. We're not doing it. Nope, can't do it. Even though I love the scent, I love the smell of it, I couldn't do it. I started looking at videos of dupes because of course there were so many videos of dupes on the Baccarat Rouge 540. The first one that I bought was actually the Alt Crystal number 3. As you can see, I have not really used this that much. Honestly, it does smell really good. It has this very like a sweet kind of like piney, like medicinal dentist office or Band-Aid type of scent to it. It's very unique. It's kind of unusual, but it's very intoxicating. And for me, since this was like one of the first perfumes that I purchased, I was very intimidated by it. I was just super intimidated by it. So yeah, I don't really wear it that often. Another dupe that I bought too because of YouTube was the Haramain Amber Oud Rouge. It's this one. This bottle is so pretty and it's like super heavy too. And this one is another dupe for the Baccarat Rouge 540. So I know a lot of people talk about saffron. This one does have a lot of saffron at the top. To me, this one doesn't smell as sweet as the Alt Crystal number 3. This one smells just a little bit sweeter, but I do love them both. However, I just don't wear them that often. I just am still kind of intimidated by it. And also it's like super hyped up that I just, I don't want to do that. Anyways, Baccarat Rouge 540 is the number 1 fragrance that I was influenced to buy the dupe. Okay, I'm not paying that much money. Okay, not yet. But that was the number 1 fragrance that I was inclined to buy or influenced to buy because of YouTube. All right, so if you've heard of Baccarat Rouge 540 and kind of how I talked about dupes, then you've heard of Ariana Grande's Cloud. Yes, this scent is, woo! Oh, this scent is so good. It's so good. Okay, so because everyone was talking about Baccarat Rouge 540 and dupes, everyone would mention the Ariana Grande Cloud as one of the dupes, right? So I remember going to Ulta and being overwhelmed by all of the scents and just like, oh, it was just heaven, right? But I went there specifically with this in mind, and I took a sniff of it. And you guys, it was love at first sight. I literally just posted a video of my current faves, and I cannot believe I forgot to mention this. This is hands down my absolute favorite perfume. This was literally one of the most hyped up fragrances on YouTube. Besides Baccarat Rouge 540, it was the Ariana Grande's Cloud. This is not as medicinal, and it does not have that like Band-Aid-y type smell that Baccarat Rouge 540 has. This is kind of like a toned down, sweeter version of it. It has coconut, it has praline, it has whipped cream, and that's what gives it that softness and that sweetness. It still is reminiscent. It still has like those undertones of Baccarat Rouge 540. However, this is just kind of the sweet girl next door version of it. This layers so well with like almost any fragrance. It's so perfect. This is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. Absolutely love it. Definitely influenced to buy it because of YouTube. So the next fragrance that I was influenced to buy is the Giorgio Armani C Fiori. Jeanne Antoinette and I believe Takara Thompson, they absolutely raved over this fragrance. They talked about this fragrance so much that I just had to. I could not get this. The way they talked about this, it was just, I had to get it. I think Takara describes this as like a bubblegummy scent, like bubble yum. That's how she described it. That's what originally made me want to get this. I would say this is like girl next door. It has a very, it's like super creamy. It has a nice creamy element to it. And I think it's because it has like vanilla and it has musk in it. So it dries down. It does dry down kind of powdery. This is such a beautiful, like, I will say it is definitely an all year round scent, but definitely in the spring and in the summertime is when I feel like this fragrance really shines. It's so sweet. It's so magical. I just love the scent. I haven't been reaching for it very often though, because it's the winter time, but I know that I will probably pick it back up in the spring and the summertime. But this was such a good purchase for me. It really kind of introduced me to the C line, and I ended up buying all of the C. Like I bought all of them, like the Passione and the regular C and the Intense, because of this. So yes, I was influenced to get this one because of YouTube, but I absolutely love this one. So the next fragrance that I was influenced to buy is none other than the Parfums de Marly Delina. Okay, now let me back that up because I didn't get the real one. Okay, I got the Fragrenza Delina. This is the knockoff. This is the dupe for it. I just remember everyone was talking about it, and the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. That bottle is so pretty, right? So I was like, ooh, okay, that's a new one. It has the rose and everybody's saying it was so cute. And I said, okay, I'm gonna buy it. I went on the website. Let me clutch my pearls. This is expensive. This is so expensive. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I knew that they had a dupe of it on Fragrenza. I think also had one too, but they were out of stock. So I just got the one on Fragrenza. When I first smelled it though, I was not a huge fan. It was too beast mode for me, and I just couldn't really get down with the scent. The rose is very dominant, very dominant. When I was first starting my journey, rose was not a scent that I really liked. So when I smelled this, I was like, ugh, thank God I dodged a bullet on that one. This just sat on my shelf. It sat on my shelf for months. I recently picked this up on a whim, just sniffing the fragrances. I don't know if any of you guys do that. Do any of you guys do that? Am I a weirdo? Do you guys just like go to your fragrances and just pull the cap off and just be like, you don't even wear them, you just kind of sniff them? Oh, it smells so good. Anyways, that's what I was doing. I was like, oh, okay, let me pull this out. And I sniffed it. And I was like, wait, that smells really good. Let me try it on. And I was like, wait, this is amazing. Why have I been sleeping on this? She is definitely a favorite now. And I understand the hype for it. So that was it. That is all the fragrances that I have been inspired to buy because of you two, because of you perfumers, you ladies on here and men on here that is just telling me about you guys' faves. And here I am just spending all my money. But yeah, these are perfumes that I am like very happy that I have in my collection. I thought this would be a really fun video to kind of give you an insight on my perfume collection and some of the things that I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a like too. It's gonna help out my channel. And until my next video, bye. Is that I have been inclined. So the Georgio, or I keep saying that wrong. Oops. Lord.